that. So tell me what's going on.
Um, mm, um, yeah, just been I don't even know where to start. There's another UTI. It's not as severe. It can be
Oh,
treated by oral antibiotics, so I'm grateful that I don't need to go into the hospital and do the IV and all that. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, it's just like some days are good, and then some days are just like kind of um dragging along. Today's one of those days.
yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't know. I just been it's been difficult to breathe and
Oh,
um, into breathing, just doing some breathing exercises and stuff. So there's just been a lot of judgment, just a lot of stuff, honestly. And so I'm
yeah,
um, at times my motivation's like so low and just feel overwhelmed and all this stuff.
yeah.
So, but yeah, so.
So there's a couple things that come to mind. One of the things is I can arrive and put my hand on your chest and on your back and just see what's here in your breathing and support it if that's what feels right, or is there something else you would like to work on?
Um, Yeah, that sounds good. I did have one question I wanted to ask with the
Okay,
Akashic records.
okay,
Um, so maybe if we can do that, that would be helpful.
okay. Let's do that first, so and then I'll just sit with you with your breathing and your chest and see what comes.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds
So
good.
what question do you have?
Um, why did I why did I black out? Why did I block? Oh my goodness. Why did I black out after shortly after I injured my neck? Um, and then I wrote down if there anything in my consciousness that was going on at that time that I was not aware of. Um, and then I just wrote, can someone take me back to that time and relive that period of blackout consciously? So yeah, so that was kind of my question.
You traveled up into the upper worlds. You traveled to, you were told to go back, but you traveled and saw the, I'm sorry, that was my thing for our thing. Um, they're showing me you traveled actually close to death. You traveled at the gate and you were able to see what death looks like and were told it was not time yet. And it was unconscious because you were so young. It was something that you would not be able to take in. So you were unconscious. You will visit this place again closer to your death. And you will then remember having been there right after your accident. You were protected from stepping into death, but you also saw something about death because they allows you to gaze in. They just didn't let you walk all the way in, but you were able to gaze in. So you were able to see what death is like on the other side when you went unconscious. You were ready to go almost at that. You were ready to go at that time, and they said it's not time yet. You, that's what happened. That's what they're showing me. And does that ring true in your body?
Um,
You might not remember it, but when you hear those words, does you hear the truth of it? Is it true?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not quite
It
sure.
was because of your age. It's why you don't remember. It's not uncommon for children who pass over, have had that experience of passing into death and being told to come back. It's not unusual for them not to remember until they reach it again. And then they go, oh, I remember this place. I've been here before. And there may come a time, even before your death, where you will see that place again.
So would this be considered like a not like an NDE, but just like a foreshadowing kind of thing?
Yeah, well, I think it was what people call as near-death experience. You had one at right after your accident. It's just that you were told to come back, but you got to see what it looks like, and you have no memory of it because it was blocked from you. You were too young. What I'm being told is young children, if they see what the other side of death looks like too young, then they do not go forward in life because it's too hard.
Let's say that one more time again.
So young children are children who go to the other side and are told to come back. Often it's blocked from them because they would seek out death throughout their life rather than live their lives when things got hard. And things have been really hard.
So if one remembers and at such a young age, then that's all they would focus on,
That's
is
right.
in.
They would focus on getting to heaven
Hmm.
because um yeah, it's just blocked from them and they're not shown it until later on in life. So say for example you have another near death experience and come back. While you're there, you would go, oh, I've been here before. You will automatically recognize it. And your memory will return to your accident at 13 and your visit to because you did have a near death experience at 13. That's what the records are telling me.
Yeah,
And
I've
it's
got
you're shielded from it.
I guess I've had a couple that I've been aware of, as I was told when I was about 3 years old as well.
Yeah. Young children don't remember, they're shielded from the memory of it. So someone might be able to see it if they read your record or move into your field. They may see it, but you won't see it until you're much older.
Okay.
When you're and it is my sense you may have there may come a crossroads where you have one more as an adult. And at that time you'll be able to choose. They won't say you can't come. You will be able to choose.
Sounds good.
Well, you never know what you're going to choose, right? Because there's something we hold on in life. We came here to experience certain things. Each of us have our own tough lessons, and that is not minimizing how hard yours has been.
Yeah.
You've you've chosen a hard path for life and to experience, and so I admire your courage. I
Yeah.
really do. I really admire your courage.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. I just days like this, it's just it's kind of challenging to see the big picture, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
um yeah, it's in the big picture um it'll be all right. It just this
yeah. You'll be
micro.
surprised, but we can't often see the big picture when we're living in our little bodies in this and whatever's confronting us. It's really hard to see it. We're only blessed with it occasionally to see the big picture. Most of the time, we're in the mud, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do see the courage it takes you to wake up every day and to live your life. I just want you to know I can see the courage it takes. And I admire it. I really admire it. And I admire your willingness to go on the journey of awakening because it's a hard one. So you've chosen two hard things.
Yeah.
And I admire that in you. Truly admire it. I hope you can hear that.
Yeah, just taking it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's not been easy. Yeah. And you can still smile, which I really love to see. You have such a wonderful smile. And so you can smile through it all. Sometimes easier, sometimes harder, but I can see it and appreciate when it comes through.
Yeah. All right.
And yeah,
Oh, go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
oh, I was just going to ask you if it's okay for me to arrive at your place.
Yeah, just hold on one
Okay.
sec. I just gotta send a message.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And what I'm going to do is when I arrive, I'm going to check with you first, and I'm going to just put my hands in a couple places because it feels to me like you really need the support and the energy. So I'm just going to help. And there may be some stuff trapped here, some trauma trapped. So if it starts releasing, well, that is a good thing. So I'll keep checking in with you if you see things like images kind of or memories or something odd comes into your head, as well as what you're sensing in your body, because I think there's some trauma here if you release it, it might be a little easier for you to breathe, is what I'm being told. So how are your kidneys doing? I'm just gonna ask.
Um, I'm not quite sure.
If you go down to your kidney, I'm getting something in the kidney, so I'm just checking. Do you have any kidney problems at all?
Um, I know that they've said there hasn't been a kidney infection, but because of my situation, they're uh, concerned about you know, if there can be uh, it lead to infection with like a UTI, but there's currently nothing going on that
Okay,
I'm
good.
aware of.
They just feel something feels stressed about your kidneys, so that's why I'm asking. Especially the left one. I'm being drawn to the left kidney, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, that one has always been more sensitive at times for some
Yeah, yeah.
reason.
I don't feel like there's something um, hmm, wrong, like you should be concerned and go to the doctor, but there's something being strained in your left kidney that is drawing my attention as I look at your body. So I'm just asking where I'm going to arrive, and then I'm going to figure out where my hands may be in one place and then they may move to another. So I'm just going to arrive if that's okay with you.
Hmm.
Okay. And I'm feeling called to be on your right side. Is that okay? Okay. Hmm. And I'll probably keep my eyes closed most of the time because that's the best way for me to sense when I'm somewhere else. All right. So I'm going to move a little closer, waiting for your body to get used to while I'm here. So I'm experiencing what I being when I'm close to you, something like pressure in my pelvis, in the pelvic bowl area, that lower area, I'm feeling pressure. Hmm. I'm gonna start there and then I'll move my way up to your breathing. So just to let you know. So I'm just gonna place my hand just below your belly button on your lower belly. Mm. And then I'm gonna go back in the back and I'm gonna go a little higher so I can put my hand on your left kidney and we'll just see what happens. I'm just gonna start there. And I'm just telling your body that I'm not here to push energy, pull energy, just offering. And that whatever I offer is there for the body to take as it will and put it where it really will do the most good. So I'm just offering energy to your left kidney. And I've got, I'm just I'm putting my hand on your lower belly. You may feel warmth from my hand, you may not. Just offering energy. Your body's taking the energy. Good. And if you're noticing anything, you can let me know. If not, it's all right. And as usual, both Marys have just shown up. They just have kind of swooped in. Mother Mary's at your feet. Mary Magdalene's on your left hand side. She's got her hand, hmm, she's got her hand where in the front, but parallel to mine in the kidney. So she's offering some energy there. Michael's shown up in the back, so he's standing behind you. I'm off to the right. Hmm. Yeah, there's some strain on the in the left kidney that I'm just it feels almost like it's working too hard. So I'm just giving it support, waiting to see what's here in the belly. Yeah, the kidney's taking a lot of energy. The belly's not taking as much, but I'm feeling a little less pressure. I'm getting from your belly, I'm getting this odd image of worms. Not that you're infected with worms, but I'm being shown a whole bunch of like earthworms. I don't know what that means, but it's surprising. What are you noticing in your body?
The stomach is really bloated. Um, my lower back on my left side,
Yeah,
there's um pain, pressure,
yeah,
soreness.
yeah. That's where my hand is. So I'm just offering it some energy. Your kidney has been working overtime on the left side. I'm not sure why, but I'm just offering it support. And the belly bloating is probably why I'm feeling pressure in the belly. So I'm just offering energy for it to move. It feels connected, the bloating to your UTI and the antibiotics you're taking. Feels like they're connected. And I'm feeling a band around my diaphragm, like there's a rubber band, like a thick, like about an and a half an inch wide rubber band around my diaphragm. So that might be contributing to your breathing problems, something in the diaphragm. As soon as the kidney's done, I'm going to put my hand on the diaphragm and see if I can support it. Just waiting for the belly to move. It's not moving yet. So I'm going to take my hand. That's okay. And I'm just going to place it on your diaphragm, feeling like it's real tight. So I just need to. Mm. So energetically, you almost feel like you're cut in two, like below the diaphragm. There's the energy's not traveling down past the diaphragm into the belly. And it almost feels like there's a startle stuck in the diaphragm, and a startle like, and it's like stuck there, like the diaphragm stuck in that position. Mm. Mary Magdalene is moving around to your back and she's putting her hands on both of your kidneys, just offering energy to the body. And now Mary's standing up and I'm feeling pressure in the heart. So I've asked her if she could put a hand on the front of your heart just to give the heart some support. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I just my neck is stiff.
Yeah, just waiting for some of the belly to move. The energy, it's pretty stagnant in your belly, by the way. It doesn't seem to be moving. That can happen with antibiotics. It feels like something with antibiotics.
Well, I just started taking the antibiotics about a day ago, but this with my stomach's been occurring for the past like 2 weeks.
Well, because there
Um,
feels like it's bloated. And it's not so it's like bloated. like it's holding, like there's not energetic movement in the belly is what it feels like to me. So I'm just offering your body energy in the belly and at the diaphragm. Not pushing, not pulling, just offering whatever's here that needs support. Mother Mary's got her hand on the heart in the front. Magdalene has her two hands on your kidneys. Because there's something about the kidneys. Mm, no pressure in the heart. The belly's taking a lot of energy, so hopefully it'll help it move. What are you noticing in your body? Anything?
The lower back feels just softer.
Uh-huh.
Um, um, just judgments.
Yeah.
Lovely judgments.
Yeah, we are so good at that. I'm really good at that also. So the best thing for you to do is just tune into your body and try not to make judgments, just what is. Try to tune into what is. It'll help me a lot in terms to where to direct energy.
There just seems to be a little less pressure in the stomach.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm feeling a little less, so it's still not moving though. I'm just waiting for it to move. And I'll know it's moving because it'll start to gurgle. So then I'll know the energy's starting to move and it just doesn't seem it's taking in energy, which is really good, but I'm not feeling it your actual bowels moving. They're not moving yet. How's your breathing doing? Is it getting any relief?
A little bit.
Okay. Yeah, it's not quite as the rubber band's not quite so tight, but it's still tight around your diaphragm. When you were little, did you have like bronchitis or any of those kind of
Yes.
yeah, it feels like bronchitis here in the diaphragm. I'm getting bronchitis. And it's young. It's not like older. Some of the tightness in the chest is from that, by the way. It's stored here. I'll move my hand up, and as soon as I can, the bowels start to move. They're still not moving. I'm feeling like pressure in the middle back for some reason. There's something happening there. Like tension. I feel it has this odd feeling, and I don't know if this is what you feel, but it has this odd feeling like you were cut in half lengthwise, where the front of your body is not attached to the back of your body, is how it feels to me. Like
The,
energetically, something
the,
got severed.
the front of the body is not energetically attached to the.
Back of the body. They're not aware of each other. I don't know if that makes sense to you. It almost feels like you were cleaved from the head down, where you were cut in half, not um, so the back doesn't know the front in a way. It's an odd sensation. Actually, I can feel the front of your body, but it doesn't feel connected to the back. The back has its own like consciousness, and the front has its own consciousness. It's kind of different. That could not be true for you, but that's what I'm sensing. The diaphragm's loosening some. I don't know if you're feeling like your breathing's getting any better, but it's loosening a little.
There's some gases being released.
Oh, good. That means the belly's starting to open, which is really good. Yeah, it's really good. I'm going to take one of my hands. I'm going to leave one hand on your diaphragm, and I'm going to move the one that I have on your belly. I'm going to move to your back, to the back, support the back part of your diaphragm, just to help loosen the diaphragm. Just offering energy, not pushing, not pulling. Offering some support, a little bit of containment so the rubber band doesn't have to be so tight. Just offering some containment. Mm. I'm going to just put one of my hands in just the upper heart. Feels like there's pressure in the heart and upper heart. I'm just going to offer some more energy. Just supporting what Mary's doing. Supporting the lungs and the heart. Magdalene still supporting the kidneys. Do you know much about your birth? Has your mother ever told you about your birth story?
No,
Okay.
but I'd love to at some point.
Yeah, be something good to know, by the way, just because there's something here about birth. How's your breathing doing? How are you feeling? Is it about the same or
Yeah, it's about the same.
okay. Taking up some of the tension on my hands. They're pulling out a bunch of tension.
Speaking of hands, my hands are always closed.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything that you can pick up on that. a couple 3 or 4 weeks after my injury, they permanently started to contract, and they've always been like that since then, since '96.
Wow. Did they ever tell you what they thought happened? Just curious.
Because of the spinal cord injury. They say it's the spasticity, it's the brain and spinal cord not communicating,
Oh, okay.
and so because of that, a lot of the parts of my body have like contractions or spasms, uncontrollable. But my hands are just
Permanently
closed.
closed. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to constantly try to like open them, but I can't open my hands all the way, and so
Have you ever had acupuncture on your at all? Have you ever been treated with acupuncture?
yes, I have.
Has it helped?
Not that I was aware of, no.
Okay. Something in the heart. Like pressure in the heart? Are you feeling pressure in your heart?
Um, I just feel so much pressure in my stomach. It's
Yeah.
hard to
To feel anything else?
yeah.
Yeah. Put my hand back down on the stomach. So the stomach is also pushing up on the diaphragm, causing even more, pressure on your diaphragm. Feels like there's pressure.
The diaphragm is above the stomach. It's a it's it's
It's
above
like it's like your rib cage, around like your bottom of your rib cage, your lungs. It pushes your lungs up and down. It's like a band, and yours feels like a rubber band, like it's tight, and it feels like it's part of the problem is that the belly is pushing up against it, so there's more pressure rather than it being able to relax. It's like got to push up, is what it feels like to me when I feel into it.
like it's pushing up and it's not relaxing going down.
That's right. There isn't a lot of space for it to go down. So part of the breathing problems is this pressure on your diaphragm. It's coming from the belly. I'm going to put both my hands on the belly. I think that might see if I can get it to move a little more. I'll have more relief. And just offering, not pushing, not pulling, just offering energy. Body can take or not take, it's up to the body. Ah, there's some movement. Just offering your belly a little bit of containment. That means I'm pushing gently on your belly while I'm giving energy, just to give it a little bit of.
I did want to ask a question to the guides,
Oh,
masters, and teachers at some point before we end.
okay. So go ahead and ask, and I'll just keep my hands here, just offering energy.
If you could tell me, why am I experiencing so many recurrent urinary tract infections?
Mm. I'm waiting for an answer, so I'll let you know if I get one. The question that keeps coming is, how do they serve? What message is the urinary tract infection? What is your body trying to tell you? It keeps coming to mind. I'm not getting an answer. Hmm, just tune in. See if I can put here. Can you ask, show me? Show me
Show me.
the purpose of the UTIs.
Show me the purpose of the UTIs.
Yeah. Why are they here? Why aren't they not going away?
Why are they here? Why they're not going away?
Yeah. Still not getting an answer. Surprising. I always get answers. I'm surprised. If I get one, I will text it to you. I'm just not getting one. I'm just going to put you. So what I want to do is I'm going to put. Do you have any objects around you? Any kind of object? So what I want you to do, if you look at an object or an object on your desk or where you're working, and I want you to put the UTI into the object. Does that make sense to you? So that your body doesn't have to hold it, you just put it in the object, okay? and I'm doing the same. Energy's moving through your diaphragm at the moment. I'm just to let you know I'm sensing the energy moving out of the vagus nerve and going downward, which is going to help your belly. If you were going to speculate, what would you say the UTIs, why are they here? What pops into your brain? Not out of judgment. It's not to punish you, by the way.
Trust.
Yeah,
There's such a fear of not existing anymore.
yeah,
Even though I've had some NDEs and have gone to that place, um,
yeah,
there's just there's just a fear of it just like killing me.
yeah. In some ways, your UTIs are keeping you in your body, if that makes sense. It's causing you to be in your body. Can you say to your body, um, uh, can you say to this UTI, thank you for showing me that I'm still here? If that feels right. If it doesn't, don't say it. But can you say to the UTI, thank you for showing me I'm still alive? You need to say it out loud if it's true. If it's not true, don't say it. You have to kind of test it to see if it's true.
Thank you for showing me that I am still alive,
That my body is still alive
that my body is still alive, and that I'm
and
here,
that I still want to be alive. Thank you for showing me that I still want to be alive.
that I still want to be alive.
Yeah. You no longer have to show me.
You no longer have to show me.
Yeah. I still want to be alive, even though it's hard.
I still want to be alive, even though at times it's hard.
Yeah. I still want to be alive, even though at times it's hard.
I want to be alive, even though at times it's still hard.
Yeah. I want to be in my body, even though it's hard.
I want to be in my body, even though at times it is hard.
Yeah. I want to be in my body, even though at times it's hard.
I want to be in my body, even though at times it is hard.
I want to be alive and serve.
I want to be in my body and serve
Yeah.
and to serve.
Yeah. I want to be in my body and serve.
I want to be in my body and serve.
I want to be in my body and serve.
I want to be in my body and serve.
Help me to find the way.
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 Dear Mother,
Dear Mother,
dear Mother Mary,
dear Mother Mary,
help me to find the way.
help me to find the way.
Dear Mother Mary,
Dear Mother Mary,
help me to find the way.
help me to find the way.
Dear Mother Mary,
Dear Mother Mary,
help me find the way.
help me to find the way.
Hmm. That feels like something settling in. It is so hard to know the way to go.
It is so hard the way to go.
It's so hard to find the way to go.
It's so hard to find the way to go.
Dear Mother Mary,
Dear Mother Mary,
I surrender.
I surrender.
Dear Mother Mary,
Dear Mother Mary,
I surrender.
I surrender.
Dear Mother Mary,
Dear Mother Mary,
I surrender.
I surrender.
I've been holding on so tightly to life.
I have been holding on so tightly to life.
It has been hard to let go.
It has been so fucking hard to let go.
Yeah, it's truly fucking hard.
It's truly just so fucking hard.
Yeah, I surrender.
I surrender.
I surrender what may come.
I surrender to what may come.
I I lay in your arms waiting.
I lay in your arms, waiting.
And I want you to imagine the Pietà, that sculpture of Mary just holding her son, because that's what I'm seeing. I surrender and lay in your arms waiting.
I surrender, waiting in your arms.
Yeah, I surrender, waiting in your arms.
I surrender, waiting in your arms.
It's too hard to hold it all.
It's too hard to hold it on all by myself.
Yeah, and I just release it to you, Mother Mary.
And I just release all of this to you, Mother Mary.
And I lay in your arms and rest.
And I lay in your arms and rest.
Yeah, I give it all to you.
I give it all to you.
Yeah, it's too hard to carry.
This is too hard to carry on my own.
Yeah, yeah, I give it all to you.
I give it all to you.
I rest in your arms
I rest in your arms
and trust I will know my way.
and trust I will know my way.
Yeah, not carrying all this.
not carrying all of this.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will know my way.
I will know my way.
Yeah. I release it all.
I release it all.
Yeah. I release it
I release it all.
all. I release it all.
I release it all.
Yeah. It's too hard to carry.
This is too hard to carry.
Yeah. It's just too hard to carry.
It is just too hard to carry.
Yeah. And just feel the blessing of all this draining out your feet into and into the earth where Mother Mary just, it'll be transformed. It's not too much for her. You don't have to carry it all. It's too much to carry. Just release it to her. Yeah, it's a lot. It's crushing it so much. Just release it. Yeah, you don't have to carry it anymore. Just feel it just draining down your legs and into the earth. It's been too much. Yeah, yeah, it's been too. Mm. Like a big bag of rocks has come off your shoulders. I feel like you've been carrying all these rocks on your back and on your neck and on your body, and just allow them just to fall away onto the earth. It's been too much for anyone, and Mother Mary can carry it all. You don't have to carry it any longer. Just let your body release it, like rocks falling off your back, falling to the earth and melting into the earth. Yeah, everything's now starting to move, by the way. The heart's not so cramped. I can feel the vagus nerve releasing. It's been so much to carry. You've done enough. You've done enough. It's time just to live.
It is time to live.
Yeah, it's time just to live.
It is time to just live.
Yeah, without all this weight, all of it's been so much. You don't have to carry it any longer. You can let it all go. It's time just to live.
It is time to just live.
And that is enough.
And that is enough.
Yeah. It's time just to live.
It is time to just live.
And that is enough.
And that is enough.
Yeah. It's time just to live.
It is time to just live,
and that is enough.
and that is enough.
Yeah, yeah. Just allow that to settle into your body. The time is now to live, and that's enough.
Now is the time to live, and that is enough.
You don't have to carry any more of that stuff. It was breaking your back, breaking your spirit, breaking your will to live,
I'm breaking my neck.
and breaking your neck. Yeah. And it's been enough. It's been enough. Now's the time to live. You don't have
Now,
to carry. You don't have to carry any of that stuff anymore. Just feel now's the time to live. Allow it to land in your body.
now is the time to live.
And that is enough. It is more than enough, actually.
It is more than enough.
Yeah. I've struggled enough.
I have struggled enough.
Yeah.
Today is my Independence Day
Yeah.
from fear and
Yeah. Yeah.
anger.
Yeah. All that stuff, you can just allow it to shed it, to go into the earth, because today is the day to live. And it's enough. It's more than enough, actually. It's all you're asked to carry is now is the time to live. Mm. How's your body doing?
This stomach feels softer. It still feels bloated. It just doesn't feel as hard.
Yeah, the energy's starting to move through your belly, so it'll start releasing. It'll start releasing. Yeah. How's your breathing? Is it any better?
Yeah, it's better. I feel like I can breathe through my diaphragm
Yeah.
now.
You had like a big pile of rocks on your chest. So you've been struggling so hard. And and Mother Mary's telling me that you've struggled enough, and now's the time to live. She's going to take it all. Now's the time to live. You've struggled enough. And that's the message I'm hearing very clearly. All you need to do is live. You've struggled enough. You've paid whatever debt you feel like you've had to pay. And because some of this is ancestral, some of it's other stuff, but you've paid the debt. I will tell you now, so that your whole energy system will hear it. You have finished paying the debt. All you need to do now is just live. You've paid the debt. All you need to do now is live. You've paid the debt. All you need to do now is just live. Just allow that to land. There is no more debt.
There is no more debt.
Yeah, I've paid the debt in full.
I have paid the debt in full.
Yeah, I've paid the debt in full.
I have paid the debt in full.
I have paid the debt in full.
I have paid the debt in full.
All I need to do now is live.
All I have to do now is live.
Yeah, all you have to do now is live.
All I have to do now is live.
Yeah, all I have to do now is live.
All I have to do now is live.
Yeah, and live means my best life.
And live means my best life.
Yeah, and live means my best life.
And live means my best life.
Yeah, and live means my best life.
And live means my best life.
Yeah, the debt is fully paid.
The debt is fully paid.
Yeah, it's fully paid.
It is fully paid.
It is fully paid.
It is fully paid.
Yeah, yeah. I can live my best life now.
I can live my best life now.
Yeah, I can live my best life now.
I can live my best life now.
Yeah, I can live my best life now.
I can live my best life now.
Yeah, yeah, And just feel the support around you. You are supported and surrounded. The two most prominent is Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, but Michael is behind you. And then there are ancestors standing behind you from your mother's line and your father's line, and they're all there to help you live your best life. It's clear the debt's been paid. Yeah, it's a relief the debt is paid.
It is a relief that the debt is paid.
Yeah. It's such a relief the debt is paid.
It is such a relief that the debt is paid.
Such a relief the debt is paid.
It is such relief that the debt is paid.
Yeah, I can now live my best life.
I can now live my best life.
Yeah, I'll live my best life.
I want to live my best life.
Yeah, yeah. Something big has left the field. Something really big has left the field. And it's clear to me whatever it was a debt that's paid. I don't know what the debt was. It's not from this life, but it was looming. Do you know, it felt like it was looming above you and back of you? And it feels like it's lifted. It's been paid. Like I felt like everything now is balancing. And that's going to take a while to settle in, if just to let you know, because it's such a big thing.
Because this has been held on to for a long time.
You've held on to it this entire, well, your broken neck did something about paying a debt. There's something in it that you've been paying the debt since then. There's something about a debt. I um I can't tell which field it's coming from, but I know it's left. It's either an ancestral debt or it's a past life debt. I'm not sure which one it is, but I was feeling it lifting when you were in the arms of Mary and surrendering. I could feel, oh, the debt is now paid. And I could feel then the debt lifting. It came with a surrender. You had to release the debt as paid.
Thank you for joining me in this work, my friend.
You are
I really,
so very welcome. It's an honor and a blessing to me.
yeah, I do feel. I haven't smiled all day today, and just to, I'm like, why are we doing this? The mind's going crazy. Like, this is nonsense, and just all this stuff. And as soon as you said like my ancestors are behind me and everyone's behind me, um, that's when I just started to feel the release.
Yeah, I felt the release of the debt. It left the field. I could feel it was a big, heavy thing that you took on this debt, and it's gone now. It's paid. It's fully paid. And so a lot of this pressure, a lot of things that have plagued you have lifted. and it'll take a little while to get used to. So you'll feel some negativity coming in or blah, 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 blah. But it'll get less and less because the debt is paid. And you need to say that to yourself. The debt is paid. All I need to do now is live my best life.
The debt is paid. All I need to do now is live my best life.
Yeah, that's all you have left to do is to live your best life. And that'll become clearer and clearer. And you have all kinds of support to do that. Energetic support is all here. And it's going to take a little while for you to get used to that not being here, by the way, because it was so large.
Oh, of it not being there anymore. It's gonna
Yeah,
take
the
some.
debt not being there anymore because it was so large and looming, and it caused so much pressure on your back and on your system, but particularly your shoulders and neck. There was so much pressure. And now your system is really moving. I can feel your system really moving.
Thank you.
You are so very welcome. And now I'd like to call the blessing field, if I may. I call the blessing field for Adam, that it arrive gently and sweetly and surround him with a sense of support and love, peace and joy. And may fill that room he's in, may it fill his life, and may it fill his field that he knows no longer that the debt is there, that he can feel freedom, that he is now free to live his best life with no debt. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is.
Until next time.
Until next time, and I will send you the recording because some of it you may need to hear again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
A
Bye.
wonderful evening, Adam.
You too. Bye for
Bye
now.
bye.